Stop this, please, especially if you want to live a happier life. I'm going to share with you today one behavior that is very, very common and that is not contributing to us living the happiest life possible. And I'm also going to give you what you want to do instead. Okay, so I'm really, really excited to bring this to you today. Hello and welcome. In case we haven't met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and I'm coming live to you today from the beautiful town of Linz in Austria. As you can see behind me, I'm not in my home office, but I'm actually going into my corporate job in a second. But I really feel that this behavior is so crucial that I wanted to do the video for you right before I go in, okay? Because I love helping networkers like yourself build an active, strong dream team here in the online space, leveraging modern day social media strategies with self-confidence, with savvy and soul. But here's the thing, as long as we fall back into this behavior, we can learn all the online strategies we want. We'll always find ourselves not really living that happy life, okay? And not creating that business success that we're looking for. So here we go. If you have an inkling, an idea of what that behavior might be, drop it down below. I'd be curious to see. And also don't be shy. Always say hi, whether you're doing me live or later on the replay. And let me know you're here and where you're tuning in from, okay? Because we're looking forward to be able to circle back around and say what's up to you. So here is the behavior though, because I want to respect your time and mine, right? It is waiting for someone else to make the change that you want to see in your life and on our world, okay? Let me know whether you've ever been guilty of that one. I know I have. And it is a very, very common trait, isn't it? We do it so often, like sitting there wishing for somebody else to change something for us, right? Have you ever done that? Drop me a heart if you have. So I know I'm not the only one. And really, you know, it's like, here's the thing, right? So let's make an example so it gets tangible, okay? Let's say you want to change, you know, or you want to like eat healthier in your family, okay? So that's like the change you want to see in the world at this point. Okay, now here's literally 3 things you can do about that, right? One is you keep on wishing for maybe your partner who's doing the shopping to bring home more apples and bananas instead of, you know, the not so very healthy things. Okay, I don't want to name any here. Okay, let me know whether that makes sense and whether you've ever caught yourself doing that. Like, I just wish he'd know how important it is to bring home more healthy stuff instead of the not so healthy stuff, right? Then we'd all like be eating healthier. Right? So wishing for somebody else and really coming, you know, like demanding of them without telling them, okay? That is a recipe for a very unhappy life. Would you agree? Tap on the heart if you do. So next step you might do is you go demand of them, right? You tell your partner, hey, I want you to buy healthier food for our family, okay? So you're like bossing the person around. Let me know whether you've ever done that. I know I have. Okay, it doesn't go down very well with my partner when I do that. Let me know whether it's the same for you. Okay, so we're telling somebody else to do something. So you know, the change that we want to see happens. Okay, so we're making somebody else do something. We're making people follow us. That's being a boss. And it's being bossy, okay? And how effective is it? And yes, you may see the results, but how does it make you feel, okay? Does that contribute to you living a happier life? To me, it is not, okay? And I've worked in corporate for over 20 years. I've worked with plenty of managers, and there were some real bossy managers part of my journey, right? And yes, we did get the results. Yes, I did do what I had to do, because I had to, because it was my job. Now here's the thing, and I also am currently working with a manager who inspires people to do the things by leading by example, okay? In his words as well as in his actions. And that makes such a big difference, okay? I want to do my job as well as I possibly can because I see him do his in the same manner. Make sense? Okay, so here's like how we can use that in our healthy food example, okay? How about you start doing the shopping and you don't bring home the snacks and the sweets and the unhealthy stuff, okay? And you choose to bring home the apples and the bananas. Or when you sit down for a family game night, right? We do that once a week. And it is me who provides the snacks for those 2 hours on a Sunday night usually, right? And I get to make the decision, okay? Do I, bring out unhealthy stuff, chocolate, those things, cookies, right? Or do I just chop up a little bit of fruit? And it's just as well, okay? Nobody complains. And I'm making the change, okay? I'm leading by example. Makes sense? If so, drop me a heart, right? So I go first. That is how I live a happier life. I go first. I don't demand. I don't wish or dream. I go first, okay? Same thing with, say, business behaviors, right? Maybe you're building a team like I am, right? When you find yourself going, I wish my team were doing this, that, or the other thing, go back to yourself, okay? Yes, you can boss them around. You can tell them what to do all the time, or you can inspire them by leading them with your example in your words and in your actions, okay? Say you want your team to, I don't know, grow their circle of friends every day. Make sure you're doing it yourself, right? And if you need a little bit of help with that and how to do that, I've got an amazing blueprint for you. I'm going to drop the link down to that for you later once I'm done with this video. It's a blueprint that can get you restarted differently on social media, okay? It's really, really cool. So, okay, so you go first. If you want your team to do live videos, are you doing them? How are you showing up on social media? People will follow you and not necessarily copy you, but be inspired by what you do way more than by you telling them and bossing them around, right? I mean, these are people who've put their trust in you. Let's honor that trust, not by bossing them around, but by inspiring them, okay? Makes sense? Drop me a heart. Next up, maybe you want to see a change in your relationships, right? Maybe with your partner, maybe with your children, maybe with somebody else in your family, with a friend, maybe with a team member. Here's what I found. Yes, I can wish for my partner to, speak up when there's something bothering him, right? We just had this discussion last morning, right? Yesterday morning. It was not a very pleasant experience, to be honest, right? I was like, I wish he'd just open up and tell me what's going on. He doesn't, but I can see it, I can feel it, right? That there's something bothering him, but he just won't speak up. That's just who he is at this point, right? Now I can go sit down with him and demand of him to open up. Now that's very effective. Have you ever tried that? Let me know how it went, right? Or I can tell him, I can open up. I can go first, right? I can drop my wishing and I can drop my, I want you to do this, right? My bossing. And I can open up and tell him, hey, I can feel that there's something bothering you. Is that correct? This makes me feel X, Y, Z, right? I want to reconnect with you. I really want to know what's going on in your life. So let me know, right? Can you feel the difference in that? So by me going first, I stand a much higher chance to live a happy relationship with him, because by me opening up, that leads the way for him to be inspired to follow suit, if that makes sense, which he did. And I'm very thankful, because we had a really great discussion after that and how we're going to maybe make a few changes in our life in general, right? So hope this is helpful. If it is, let me know. Okay. And here's the last thing that I want to go into, because I hear it so often on coaching calls with networkers as well. I'm like, yeah, social media isn't working. Like, I put up a live video every now and again, right? And nobody watches it. Nobody jumps on live with me, right? And it's like, same thing here. You can silently wish. You can demand in social media. I mean, good luck with that. I have no idea how you might do that. Or you can go first, okay? You can inspire your algorithm, okay, by being a valuable person on other people's profiles, in their groups, on their pages, okay? Leaving meaningful comments, being an active person on social media, and thereby leading your algorithm, so to speak, and your organic reach with your behavior. Okay, we actually can make a change there. And if you're not aware of how to do these things, again, please check out the blueprint. I'm going to put the link down to that in the comments once I'm done. It costs you less than 2 cinema tickets, but it can really help you get started or restarted way more effectively on social media, and also gives you an idea of how to actually grow an effective and strong team here in the online space. So I hope you found some value here today. If so, drop down below your 3 main takeaways, okay? Because I wish I was at home right now, because maybe you're going to see it on the next videos. I've put back behind me a green paper, and on there go the names of every person who drops their 3 main takeaways on any video I do, okay? And at the last Saturday of the month, I put all of these names into one hat, okay? And I draw out one person, one name, and this person gets to have a free coaching, a one-on-one coaching call with me. So I can't wait, and hopefully that's going to be you. So we can discuss, you know, maybe your social media presence, maybe a specific profile, specific post or live video you need some feedback on, or your general strategy, okay? So I'm really looking forward to be able to do this, and thank you so much for joining me. It's time for you now to go take action. Make the change you want to see in the world, okay? Rather than wait for somebody else to do it for you, okay? It's going to give you way more purpose in your life, way more that feeling of you can make the change, which you can by taking action. So it's time for you now. Go ahead and bloom, and I'll see you on the next training video. Looking forward to that. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.